What happened?
Hmm? A human? A machine Draymon disappears and a human appears. Fascinating.
Okay, I am not familiar with Digimon. If it was from a more recent series, I would explain it. Then again, it has been a very long time since I've seen Adventure 1, 2, or Tamers.
The machine Draymon should have been caught in the interdimensional trap, but... You defeated that machine Draymon. That must be what destabilized the other dimension. These must be your partners. And two of them, no less. That's an odd relationship. They did everything they could to defend you. No need to look so depressed. They were partner Digimon, so it is possible to revive them with a Digi-Egg. I have preserved them in external storage. So, hold your partner in your heart and hope for the best.
Okay, so it looks like I have a choice of Digi-Eggs. I think this one's a Koromon. Digivolution details? No, I'm trying to figure out... I'm trying to get a bit more... I'm trying to figure out what key is supposed to correspond to why. But... yeah, nothing's coming up, so maybe I could just sort through the Digi-Eggs and make an educated guess. So, like I was saying, this looks like it's Koromon, so taking this would give me Agumon all the way up to War Greymon. That looks like Sunamon, so this would go up to Metal Garurumon, yeah, Gabumon, Metal Garurumon. I'm not sure what that is. Is it a Gigimon? Maybe. So if we wanted to go with Guilmon, that's Yaramon, I think. This will go to Gatomon, and then Anjawomon, and then onward. I think that's a Motimon, but I could be wrong. No, that's Gigimon. So I could take this if I wanted a Guilmon. So what is this? Like... I want the Digivolution details, please. No, let's just... I'm just going to go through every key I can. Okay. Oh, okay, that was V. Poyomon. Into Tokomon. Okay, so if we wanted Patamon and Anjamon, then this would go... then that would be what we could take. Digimon, that... I want to say Kokomon, but I know that's wrong. Zerimon, Gummymon, right. So this would go into Terriermon, if I wanted to do that. That's Kokomon, so if we wanted, to go Lopmon and Tylemon. Is this Bukamon? Yeah. So this would go to Gomamon. And then, I don't know. Okay, and that's a Tanamon. So this would go into Palmon, Togemon, Lilymon. Okay. We have a bunch of choices. I honestly don't know. So, my two favorite Digimon are probably Impmon and Tentomon. And wait, is this? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we could get Motimon and go to Tentomon. I'm not sure how I would get to Impmon, cause I mean Digimon maybe because it's a it is a virus type, but again that is more likely to just go into Guilmon. I'm also tempted to take Bukamon into Gomamon. Well, maybe I could do that later or another time. Yeah, I think just for the heck of it, I'm gonna go ahead and take Motimon. Of course, the Motimon's the in training form, so is it going to start at the infant level or baby level or whatever it is? Yeah, it did. So we now have a Pabumon. Please enter partner R's name. I'm awful at naming things in these types of games. I'll just leave it as Pabumon, I guess.
So, hold
Oh.
your partner in your heart and hope for the best.
Okay, so I get 2. Okay, so I guess for my second partner... Oh, I could take another Pabumon, but... I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take, yeah, Pichimon into a Bukamon. I don't know if this is any good, but hey, it'll be fun, I'm sure. I guess we're doing adventure. It's Izzy and Joe. Heh. Pichimon. And I'll just leave it as that, because I have not... Okay, Steam Achievement Rebirth. First partner Digimon reborn as Digi-Egg.
This is a tremendous success.
Sorry you can't see the achievements. The OBS overlay, I guess, just isn't allowing it. And I'm not sure how to configure it. Also, I'm standing right where the achievements would be popping up. So I don't know how well it would work. But anyway, let's just keep going.
Then their rebirths will be complete. Just remember, as their tamer, you have a duty to care for them. You don't seem to understand what's what. I am just as in the dark as you. I wonder what is going on. Why don't we go to my house and you can tell me your story? Looks like Tokamon is still unconscious. We can treat him there. So you were sucked in by the Digivice and unluckily fell into the dimension I created. And then your partners in the Digivice defeated Machine Draymon for me. I see. Coincidence has been our friend today. I owe you my thanks. Actually, this world is at a crisis point. As you can see, the city we are in, Floatia, is in disarray. It's because of the Machine Draymon. It suddenly started attacking us for no reason and did a lot of damage to the city. The power of Omega is overwhelming. It appeared from nowhere, caused massive damage, and then disappeared. We were at our wits' end. I mobilized my knowledge and technology to build a trap in order to capture the Machine Draymon. I thought that when it appeared, I could transport it to another dimension and imprison it. The plan worked. In fact, the plan went even better than expected. Thanks to you, we were able to defeat that Machine Draymon. But that doesn't mean the danger has entirely passed.
Oh.
The phenomenon of a machine Draymon getting violent and then disappearing has occurred several times in many areas. It would be hard to believe that it is just one lone Mega Digimon doing all this damage. We were able to survive this time because of your valiant efforts. Unfortunately, we don't know from where and how the machine Draymon are appearing. It seems hopeless, but if we just had a clue, maybe we could do something. If only we had a clue. What? This Tokumon was the machine Draymon? It can't be. No, but I am sensing a strange data wave coming from this Tokumon, albeit weakly. What should we make of this? A Tokumon living in this city digivolved into a machine Draymon? I've never heard of such a digivolution. Wait, there's something here in the cloud memory. But why did this Tokumon digivolve into Machine Draymon? Or at least an altered form of Machine Draymon? We won't be able to figure it out with just this small amount of information from this Tokumon. But it looks like we finally have a chance to actually do something about this threat. We need to act. I have something to ask of you. We want to return you back to the world you came from as soon as possible. But we can't leave this city in the state it's in. To get the city back to the way it was, will you help bring back the residents that fled from the Machine Draymon attacks?
Well, it's not like I have anything else to do. Oh, well, that's an interesting set of options. Okay, I'll help.
I'm glad you said that. So, go out with your partners and look for the residents who fled the city. I will look into this small amount of strange data we have collected from this Tokumon. Maybe I will be able to unravel the mystery of this altered form. If we can detect abnormal information, we may be able to avoid further damage here. That's why I first intend to make a detection device. If I have any news, I will send you a Digimail, so please check your Digivice. So then, I'm counting on you.
Good luck out there, Takuto. It's not much, but all of us here got these items for you. 2 portable toilets. Huh. 3 bandages. 5 recovery discs. 5 MP discs. 3 regen discs. 10 digistocks. You can use these items by opening care mode with X. Be sure to check item effect descriptions before using them. We'll gather more later, so come back tomorrow. And new Digimail. Okay. Oh, there's a time system.
Over here.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that allows me to care for my partner's items. Portable toilet, go to the toilet. Regen disc revives and restores 500 HP. Recovery disc restores 500 HP. MP disc restores 500 MP. Bandage heals injuries, rarely heals major injuries. This is going to be confusing, I'm sure. How do I get out? B for back? Okay, so right mouse button is back. Left mouse button, space, enters A. LB, RB, Q, and E. Sleep. Now this might be annoying with keyboard. I don't know. Thank you for saving us, Takuto. Oh, and I'll show you around Floatia and teach you all sorts of things. Interested? Yes, please do. Hehehe, alright, I'll show you around. The meat fields are next to Gigimon's house here. Tanamon is in charge of the meat fields. I'll let him tell you all about it. You're that human tamer, ain't ya? Nice to meet ya. The name's Tanamon. From now on, I'll give you tasty meat from this here field. Huh? How do you get meat from a field, you ask? Why? What's so weird about that? Never really thought about it, to be honest. Now then, here! And we get 10 meat. You'll get your next share tomorrow. If it's not enough, go get some mushrooms or something outside. When your partners are hungry, give them some meat you've picked up. If they eat, well, you know what comes out. That's why we have a bathroom here. If your partner Digimon asks for a bathroom break, you'd better hurry on over here. Next to that is the training hall. The training hall is a very important facility. They'll explain everything when you go inside. The training hall is a place to train your partner Digimon. For now, I'll give you a real rough rundown. Touch this white apparatus here to do some training. The training input panel will pop up. Set and confirm whatever gear you want for your partner Digimon L and R. Controls are labeled underneath the panel. One time takes a single hour and makes a Digimon tired. Keep an eye on the fatigue gauge. If they get too fatigued, they could get sick, or their life could diminish. If that happens, let them rest on this bed. Talk to Digimon when it's time to rest. When the sleep sign appears, let them sleep in care mode. Oh wait, that might actually be Gigimon, based on the Japanese pronunciation of... Oh well, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Considering I pronounce Machine Dramon from how they're pronouncing it, differently from how they're pronouncing it. The train panel setup is a little hard to understand, but go ahead and give it a shot. If there's anything you don't get after that, ask Sunomon and Motimon about it. Okay, so... I'm curious, how can... Okay, so V brings up the menu. Nice. Okay, so we can look at our partners, can look at the tamer, can look at items, Digimail. Okay, so main folder, we have a mail from Gigimon. I'm gonna have to take care with that. Bringing Digimon to town. Let's start by looking on 9 planes for Digimon to call into town. That seems like a good place to start, but don't forget it's very dangerous. It will be safer to get your partner to rookie stats before hanging out. Yeah. So we have to get them up to evolution stages. Because right now they're still an infant. Okay. So let's check out this terminal or whatever it is.
Take this seriously.
Let's train. You can change your partner positions with the left stick and right stick. The stats are improved by gear shown by the name. Stats on both sides around the circle of the set gear will increase a little. For example, if strength is set, then stamina and speed will also increase a little. Bonuses are shown on both sides of the screen. If you have a bonus, the stat will increase more. Press left bumper or right bumper to view current stats. Confirm with A after confirmation training will begin. Okay, so it looks like we can have our partners train strength, stamina, HP, MP, wisdom, speed, or have them rest. Okay, so it looks like, no, I want to... How do I move them? This may be a problem.
Okay, here we go.
Oh wait, maybe... This is going to be a problem. Oh. Okay, so we're on Peachymon right now. Okay, WASD is allowing me to move them around. Let's see, we've got 110 HP, 110 MP, 11 strength, 11 stamina, 12 wisdom, 12 speed, and they weigh 5 grams. Heh. And Pabumon has 100 HP, 140 MP, 10 strength, 12 stamina, 10 wisdom, and 10 speed. Okay, I'm not sure, but it might be that I want to make Gomamon into my physical attacker, and Tentomon into my combat attacker, perhaps? Okay, wait, hang on a sec. How do I get... Okay, how do I get to my right partner? Okay, interesting. So we get friend bonus if we're training similar skills? Or at least adjacency. But this is a problem. If I can't move my other Digimon, how am I supposed to train them? Oh. Okay. F and G T H. Or F? FGTH lets me move my right partner. Okay, so what if I have Pabumon train Wisdom and Pichimon train Speed? Let's try this. Play the roulette wheel next. Use A to stop it spinning. You will win when it's indicated by the arrow. Time it well and you may get a 1.25 times bonus skill level. Each time a Digimon trains, fatigue increases. They're in danger when the fatigue level is over 50%. Give them a rest or let them sleep. And that gave an achievement, trainer debut, first training. Okay, so it looks like Pichimon gained 3 strength, 3 wisdom, and 14 speed. Wow. And Pabumon gained... Yeah, okay, because that's what they were training. Pabumon gained 28 MP, 14 wisdom, and 3 speed. Okay, interesting. Okay, so let's try this again.
Stronger.
Okay, so what if we have Pichimon train strength and Pabumon train speed now? Start training. Okay, so I'm not sure what that W is for, but it looks like we got 14 strength on Pichimon, 3 stamina, 3 speed, and Pabumon got 3 strength, 3 wisdom, and 14 speed. And we got meat, maybe? Or does that mean they're hungry? They're hungry, aren't they? Okay, so if I use V, I can use items. Switch categories. Okay, we can use... Can I use meat? How do I... Okay, how do I actually feed them?
Ready?
Oh, there we go. Care. Okay, so what if I use meat?
Ready to eat?
Okay, so that fed Pabumon. Oh, they both ate meat. Completely full, weighs up. Happiness is better. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So we can train a little more.
Give this all you've got.
Hello, everyone. Maleficious here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and maybe leave a comment down below. If you want to see more from this channel, make sure to click that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. That's all for now. I'll see you next time.